would also like to say, forgive me for my setup. I am broke at the moment. I do not have a job. I quit my job. I was kind of forced to. Long story short, I don't have money. I need a new setup. I'm using a $100 laptop right now that I bought off of Walmart. It barely works. So that's why my camera's like this. My camera's at home. By the way, I'm somewhere else. I don't even have all my equipment. But so yeah, you have to deal with it. What else? I'll get a new setup soon. Really, the point of this video is just to show that VSTs are useful for data bending and also what VSTs to use. And I suggest low resolution VSTs, you know what I mean, that are going to give you like bad quality. Okay, so recently I discovered, or I presume I discovered this because I've never heard anybody talk about this, a new way. Okay, so I've realized that I sound a little full of myself when I was editing the video, so let's rephrase this and also redo it. I did not discover this, obviously, because like other people have done this, obviously. But this specific, I guess, technique, I feel like is worth showing. So let me show y'all. So first, let me get my picture real quick. We're gonna use this picture of Konada. I'm gonna go for Little Indian U-Law. When we go to the effects, okay, so like, let's get a little section, right? Just a little section. I got some VSTs loaded up. We got Synplan FX, we got MAME, and we got Codec. And I like to use MAME. I like to use MAME a lot. MAME comes out with the coolest effects, I think, for sure. And I think the configuration is kind of like a lower on the bit rate, so I'm gonna go like 40, 31 on the turbo, a little bit on the drive, and you can mess with the this section here if you want, but I don't really want that big of an effect. Messing with the frequency, you can do that too. You can literally do anything. I don't even have to tell you, dude. Experiment. Yes, we're gonna apply. We're gonna add some other VSTs, because really what this technique, I guess, way of doing this is, I'm using like low quality VSTs, like VSTs that take down the quality of your audio, basically. So like Codec and MAME and whatsoever. I'm gonna mess with the bit rate, the loss, random. I kind of just treat it like you're editing a song. So like the type of effects that you would get off of editing actual sounds. Sorry, I'm having a hard time thinking. It's like 3 in the morning. The pattern that I drew up with MAME would give like kind of like an underwater, just very low bitrate sound. You know what I mean? And then the configuration I just drew up with Codec would be kind of like a buzzy type of low bitrate sound. Because of the repeater. The repeater makes it really like, you know what I mean? It does that because it repeats. This probably doesn't make sense, but whatever, I don't care. I just want to show you the effects. Really, the point of this video is just to
show that VSTs are useful for data bending and also what VSTs to use, and I suggest
low resolution VSTs, you know what I mean, that are gonna give you like bad quality. But you can use some other ones like Synplan FX. This one gives a really cool effect. It
kind of like reverses the colors almost. You'll see. I think this is the exact schematic, if you will. It like auto saved it. That you want to use to get the effect that I'm trying to get. So we'll just apply. So this is kind of what you want. You want like this kind of even,
squish sandwich looking waveform. I promise I'll make another video explaining this better, but I was just so eager and excited about this specifically today, and I just wanted to make it. Here's the results. It looks pretty cool. Hey, it looks pretty sick. I assume, or I know that the darker section with the black and the white, I think that's from MAME. The reverb is the middle, and then top is just like random, you know what I mean? Just corruption of the file. I don't know what OTT did to it, though. I have no idea. It looks like it didn't do anything. Because I know with MAME, that's why I like using MAME on Audacity databending, is because it has this cool black and white, just glitchy effect. It's awesome. And obviously that's like a more extreme version of what it usually does, but when you get the settings just right, and this is what I was talking about, the presets, I have a screenshot of a configuration for a certain effect. You get a really cool effect. So yeah, just go and experiment with VSTs. I'm sure I'm not the first one to do it. I just like to flatter myself. Always cool to find new ways to make new glitches.